the host of HGTV's Design on a Dime, joins us today to talk about getting that dream kitchen. You won't want to miss it. Your real estate news starts now. Thank you for watching your real estate news. I'm Stacy Hansen. It's time for this week's real estate numbers with a look at the percent change in median sales prices for each county throughout south central Wisconsin for the month of January 2017, according to the Wisconsin Realtors Association. In Dane County, the median sales price is up 3.5%. In Columbia County, up 0.6%. In Rock County, down 15%. In Greene County, the median sales price is up 42.2%. In Sauk County, it's up 6.8%. In Iowa County, up 3.2%. In Grant County, the median sales price is up 53.2%. And in Dodge County, it's up 1.2% over January of last year. The total number of homes sold in south central Wisconsin in January was 756. That's up 5.1% over January of 2016. The mortgage delinquency rate is showing signs of plateauing. It closed 2016 at 2.28%. According to DS News, it has also declined every quarter since 2013. TransUnion recently released a report on credit service trends for 2016. They found that 12 million consumers gained access to credit services that year, including mortgages and personal loans. The report shows that consumers are gaining much faster access to credit products like mortgages. A rep for TransUnion said that total balances rose across every credit product in the fourth quarter of last year. Mortgage originations and average mortgage balance also saw growth in 2016. Mortgage originations reached 2.23 million in the third quarter. The average mortgage balance hit a post-recession high of over $194,000 at the end of 2016. The village of Pleasant Prairie has plans for a $112 million business park. The business park would be known as Prairie Highlands and would eventually have manufacturing facilities, offices, and other commercial development. According to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, it would total an estimated $360 million in property value. The village administrator said the business park would have companies employing from 3,000 to 4,000 workers by the time the park is filled. That is projected to happen by 2035. The land purchase and the development into a business park is scheduled to be reviewed for approval by the village board on April 17th. If you'd like additional information on these headlines, please reference the media sources you see listed on your screen. You can also like us on Facebook and visit WI57.tv. Don't go away, we'll have more real estate news right after the break. Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Bob Lang from Our House Realty. Welcome, Bob. Thanks for coming on the show today. So you are a broker and an owner there. So what all do you guys have going on there now property-wise?
Oh, we have a lot going on. It's been just kind of an exciting year. Last week we closed on a home on Eisenhower Street, helped that family move to Johnson Creek. Got over asking price, accepted offer within a couple of weeks. Just a great move for them, and we're happy to be a part of that. We have a house that Rob Hostrauser has up for sale that he just got accepted offer on. He's going to be closing on it, and that's out on the Coachman's Golf Course there. He has 2 more building sites out there. If you're looking to build, call ROB Builders. He does a great job. One home that I'd really like to talk about tonight is 717 Kwame Drive. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. Totally remodeled bathroom with soaking tub and heated floor. Just an amazing house and a great location. We just lowered the price to $264,900. We're having an open house this Sunday from 11 to 1 on the 5th.
Well, that sounds like a great one. Definitely want to check out that open house. So somebody out there is thinking about putting their home on the market, like some of these folks in the coming months here. What would they expect?
Well, there's not a lot on the market right now, so if you're in that range, that median price range, you should expect a lot of showings. You should expect your house to move quickly. Just a great time to be thinking about getting that market analysis, calling Our House Realty, seeing what your house is worth.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be selling right now. Now, I noticed that you guys moved from Stoughton from Janesville, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct,
So why
yes.
did you guys do that?
Well, we were around when GM was starting to have some struggles, and we knew we needed to get up to the Dane County area. Owning a real estate and construction company, it just made more sense. Our company got called to do some work on a home, and I just love the location. They just have so much to offer, and we just fell in love with the downtown of Stoughton. They have so much as far as the Opera House and such places, Cheezers and Fosdale's, and just a lot of great places, Diakonos Jewelry, Christian Jewelry Store, just so much to offer. So we never left.
Yeah, so some cool things to offer there in Stoughton, and you got some properties there that are listed, so people could make that their home. And then just in the time we have left here, I noticed you do have a remodeling company. I bet that helps you in your real estate dealings a bit.
Oh, it helps quite a bit. When we go into a house and they ask the questions about, what is this roof going to cost, or siding or windows, it really helps when they're looking to buy. I can give them some professional advice, and then if they're looking to sell, kind of what they need to do to prepare themselves to get ready to move along in their home sales.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a unique perspective to help them out too. Well, thanks so much, Bob, for coming by today.
And thank you for having me.
Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Property Revival Realty. Jerry Walls is in the studio. Jerry, what's going on with you guys?
Well, I'd like to take a minute to talk about Property Revival Realty. With the heavy influence of social media and HDTV in today's market, our clients are more informed and more creative than ever, and holding our realtors at a higher expectations. Our agents at Property Revival Realty are not your traditional realtor. They're a trained revival specialist that add instant value to a real estate transaction to meet that ever-growing expectation. With the integration of 3 components, real estate, construction, design, we've created a one-stop shop that helps take our clients' creativity and bring it into reality. Whether you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, we have a program that we can offer you.
Well, let's go to John, who's on site. John, can you tell us about your programs?
Yeah, absolutely. Property Revival Realty has developed 3 programs that really assist our buyers, sellers, and investors in getting exactly what they need for their particular transaction. The home we're at right now is actually a home that we're working on for a buyer revival client. We have helped them procure the home. We've helped them work with an independent banking institution to get the loan they needed to be able to purchase and remodel this house. And then from there, we're helping them design and reconstruct the home for exactly what they need. And the goal here at Property Revival is not just to find somebody a house, but to create the perfect home for somebody in the neighborhood that they desired. Now, this particular house was located right in the neighborhood that this client was looking to buy, but it just wasn't the home that they were looking to live in. So it took some creativity to put together a design and put together a budget that was going to both marry the home and the house together so that they could get exactly what they were looking for. And we're right in the middle of this project, and it's going to take a little bit of time before we're done. But this client is going to be able to get exactly what they were looking for. And that's what we're looking to do for all those buyers out there who just aren't able to find exactly what they want in the marketplace.
Now, Jerry, where can we go to get more information about the company?
Well, you can visit us at one of our 2 locations, one located here in Madison on 4211 West Beltline Highway, or you can visit us at Janesville at 12 South Pontiac Drive, or visit us on the web at www.propertyrevival.com.
Definitely want to check them out. Well, stay with us. We'll have more real estate news right after the break. Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Kate Paulus from Bella Domicile. Welcome back, Kate. Always so great to have you guys here on the show.
Thank you.
So let's talk about if somebody's ready, to start that new home remodeling project. Maybe they've been watching your segments and they're excited about it. What are some questions that they need to start asking themselves to get started?
Yes, well, the first thing is we want to get you in for an interview. So we are going to be asking you lots of questions. And the biggest thing is we want to find out what is not working well for you. So what is causing you to want this remodel? Is it more of just a style update? Is it the functional abilities of your kitchen? Or what is it about your space that's really not working well for you? And then we'll help solve it with a solution.
Great to really kind of nail that down. So then how do you get started?
Yeah, so the first thing we want to do, besides having you come in, we want to get a sense of your style. So resources such as Pinterest, such as Houzz, these are great resources to utilize on free online. It can be a little bit overwhelming with all the information that you're probably gathering, whether it be from online, friends and family. So what we really want to do is kind of organize that clutter, kind of find out really what truly will work best for you.
And this is something you're going to be living with day in and day out. How do you know who you really trust to get the work done right?
Yes, you definitely want to hire a professional from your design services all the way down to your general contractor, your subcontractors. You really want to make sure you have a great group of people that you feel comfortable with. We are lucky to be fortunate to be a part of a community here in Madison. There's a group called NARI. It's the National Association of the Remodeling Industry. So we are connected with several great contractors through that organization that they're licensed, they're going to get everything up to code for you, so you don't have to worry about any of that.
It's great to know you can kind of have that confidence in that then. So can you have a sense of kind of how long the remodel is going to take then?
Yes, that is a great question. We get asked very often. Typically, I would say for kitchens, you're looking at about 4 to 6 weeks. And that's if it's your standard kitchen, not moving walls, not doing too many structural changes. Otherwise, it could definitely add time. You can look anywhere from between 8 and 12 weeks. So it really depends on all the work that's being done to make that space better for you.
Yeah, it makes sense that it could kind of vary a little bit too, but all in all, a little bit shorter time period than I even would have thought. And then the other big question, how much is it going to cost?
Yes, $1 million question there. So regarding the budget, what we typically do to kind of help you figure out really coming into the project, how much it's going to cost. So we do a 3-column budget. We give you a good, better, best price range based off our experience on doing this for several years. We can kind of give you a good estimate on what you can expect to spend. Although that's going to play into effect how many different materials you're looking at, what different quality of materials you're looking at. So there's definitely a lot of factors that come into play, but we do our best to kind of help you out from the get-go and show you kind of where we're looking at.
And that's great that you guys talk about that up front so you really can feel more comfortable with the whole process. Well, thanks so much, Kate. Always a pleasure. Welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with Dale Prisk. He's from Pacific Union Financial. Welcome, Dale. So you're able to help people that may have been turned down by other lenders. Can you explain how you're able to do that?
Yeah, we have really good luck helping clients that have been told no from other lenders for various reasons. One of the ways we're able to do that is because we are direct seller servicers of our loan products. There's just less cooks in the kitchen, less people involved in the process, and we have less restrictions. So there's a lot of well-qualified borrowers out there that can't quite get through with another bank, but we have luck with it. And I think it's because we take one-on-one approach, work through the credit, work through the options, and get them in the right direction.
It's great to hear that you're able to help some people with those things. Now, some lenders do charge up front for things like credit reports and application fees. Is that something people need to be looking at with you guys too?
No, not at all. Actually, that'd be a huge red flag for me. We never charge up front for things like credit reports, application fees, processing, any of that stuff. In our book, we just want to help get you a good loan. If we do our job right and we accomplish that, then we do business together. But I certainly don't expect anybody to pay or give us any money just to see what their options are. That seems a little silly to me.
And that sounds like a great way to do it too. Now, if someone wants to find out what their options are for buying a home, how long does it take? Kind of what does the process look like for them?
Yeah, every lender is different. We excel at being really fast. So one of the things that I typically do with people are I will actually send a link via text message right to their cell phone. That way when they're at work, they can fill it out at their own leisure. A lot less intrusive than scheduling an appointment, going face-to-face with a local bank. Takes the intimidation out of the process too. We're just normal guys helping people do loans, and we try to make things as easy as we can. So being able to complete an application right over your phone, that's a huge advantage for us.
Now, Dale, you mentioned before last time I remember that you really like doing VA loans. Are you still doing a lot of those?
Yes, a ton of them actually. We do VA loans all over the state. We do them direct, so we have less restrictions with that program as well. So we're able to help borrowers get 100% financing loans for veterans. We can do interest rate reduction loans for them as well, cash out refinances. They're just awesome loans, and they're definitely my favorite.
Well, thanks so much, Dale, for stopping by today. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks for having me.
And welcome back to the Real Estate News. We're joined today by HGTV's Kelly Edwards. She's the host of Design on a Dime. She's here today to give us some tips on creating your dream kitchen. Thank you, Kelly, so much for stopping by today.
Thanks for coming to my kitchen.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So pleased to be here. So let's talk about renovating kitchens. What are the first things that you need to consider if you're thinking about doing this?
I tell everybody who's renovating a kitchen, you should start with the cabinets, because obviously the largest and most striking feature of the kitchen, of course, and last year gray was a huge favorite as far as neutrals go, and that is actually transitioning to 2017. So as you can see behind me, I have these gorgeous gray cabinets. Now these are the Martha Stewart Living Pure Style in Sharky Gray. Love these because they are a great base. They're made of recycled wood. They're durable, and they also have storage. They come in a variety of colors, so you don't just have to have white. They resist heat, they resist moisture, and they're easily wipeable. So let's say you get a stain on your cabinetry, all you do is grab a damp cloth, wipe it down, done, done, and done. Now, in terms of storage, they have that too. You can basically hide the trash can, you can hide your recycle bins, or you can even hide those pet feeders. So what I love is that there's something for everybody in this kitchen, including your pets, which are super important. But on the flip side of that, let's say, I really don't want to update my cabinetry. I don't have the time or the budget. I want to do something small. You can always update your hardware. In this kitchen, I have Liberty hardware, which is in satin nickel, but you can pick chrome, you can pick gold. One of my favorites actually is matte black, and I feel like in terms of trending, that's huge this season as well.
That's really cool too, that you can kind of give yourself a mini makeover then with just the hardware, which is a cool idea. So let's go back to the whole cabinetry though. Tell us the difference between custom and in-stock cabinetry.
Well, whether you're going with custom or in stock really depends on your timing and your budget. But honestly, both options have a lot to offer, and Home Depot offers both online as well as in the store. So if you're going to go with customizable, you don't have to go to a fancy kitchen design store. All you need to do is walk into a Home Depot, get a kitchen design expert to help you, and they can actually help you customize the kitchen of your dreams. They have everything there from waterfall islands to frameless to creative colors like maybe a deep navy, or if you want a really high-end brand, you can go with Thomasville 1904, craft made, or you can even go with American Woodmark. Now, let's say you have a budget, you want to go with something that's in stock, maybe not customizable, but looks equally as great. You can always go with the Hampton Bay shaker cabinets in a satin white. To me, those are very classic. They will look good anywhere. You could accessorize and make it very modern, or you can go very traditional, or if you're like me and you want a meld of the two, you can go transitional, which is what I love. Again, those are fully in stock, next day pickup literally, and they ship within 48 hours. So it's great for timing.
Oh yeah, that's a great turnaround too. Now, when I'm thinking about some of the hardware and different little fixes like that, does it make sense to replace the kitchen faucet and that type of thing too?
Yes, so let's talk about the faucet that I have here. So a lot of people don't realize that they use their cabinets a lot, but the faucet is the #1 thing that gets used the most. So you obviously want a faucet that's functional as well as stylish. Now, this one here is the Kohler Barroso. Love it, love it. It's touchless. It has this great high arc, which means that you can wash these big pots, so easy cleanup, which I love. And it also has a touchless activation and a sensor that prevents all those false activations from happening. So even if you're not in the room, no worries, your faucet's not going to go off. It's stainless steel. It has a scratch shield technology, so it isn't going to scratch. And I think paired with this Kohler Whitehaven sink, the whole vibe here is very 2017 with the farmhouse.
Oh yeah, and absolutely gorgeous. Now we've talked about a lot of neutral colors and things, and are there some ways that you can, add some pops of color, maybe some texture just to provide more interest too?
Well, a lot of people assume that texture is only for your living room, but texture is actually for your kitchen as well. Texture and design is the way that you create layers and the way you make things interesting. So in terms of texture, you can bring that in your countertops. Now, these are quartz countertops. I love these because it mimics the look of granite and marble. Again, scratch and stain resistant, so very durable, and it comes in a variety of sheens, patterns, and colors. So this can match your other decor in the rest of your house as well.
Very cool ideas here. We've got a lot to run on in the new year to try to update our new kitchens. Now, where can we go for more information?
Well, if you're not a DIYer and you're like, oh my goodness, I cannot tackle a kitchen remodel by myself, you can always go into Home Depot, find a kitchen expert. They can definitely help you update your kitchen and create your dream kitchen. But if you really want to do it yourself or you just want to check out what they have, you can go to homedepot.com and find everything there.
Definitely check it out. Well, everyone, thank you again to HGTV's Kelly Edwards of Design on a Dime. Thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to our guests for stopping by today, and thank you, our viewers, for tuning in. Join us again next week. I'm Stacy Hansen for the Real Estate News, making a positive impact and leading the real estate market.